One of the most suspenseful and chilling real-life horror stories is that of the Dyatlov Pass incident. In February 1959, 9 experienced hikers led by 23-year-old Igor Dyatlov set out on a skiing expedition in the Ural Mountains of Soviet Russia. These were experienced, young adventurers, students from the Ural Polytechnic Institute who sought the thrill of conquering the rugged terrain and the cold temperatures of -22 degrees Fahrenheit. The group set off on January 27th, aiming for Otorten Mountain, a name that means "don't go there" in the language of the local Mansi people. A snowstorm forced them to deviate from their path, leading them to pitch their tent on the slopes of Kolatsiakl, ominously known as the Mountain of the Dead. Despite the unsettling name, the hikers were confident and prepared. Days went by without any word from the hikers, but it wasn't until February 20th that a search party was dispatched. What searchers found was perplexing. A tent slashed open from the inside. Not a single cut, but multiple frantic slices. Inside the tent, they found all their belongings, their shoes, clothing, and even their provisions untouched. It was as if something had terrified them so much that they had fled into the night, barefoot. Over the following days, they found the bodies. The first 2 were found near the edge of the forest, only in their underwear. Their hands were raw and battered, signs that they had tried to climb a tree, perhaps to look for something or escape from it. Nearby, the body of Dyatlov himself was found, with his hands frozen in a protective pose over his face, as if trying to shield himself from an unseen attacker. But it was the bodies found later that raised the most questions. 2 of the hikers had suffered massive internal injuries, akin to those from a high-speed car crash, yet there were no external wounds. Another body was found missing its eyes, and another was missing its tongue, seemingly ripped out in a gruesome act of violence or something unexplainable. Even more baffling, some of the clothing retrieved from the bodies contained traces of radiation. Radiation in the middle of the wilderness. The Soviet authorities launched an investigation, but instead of answers, more questions arose. They concluded that the hikers had succumbed to a compelling natural force, but offered no further explanation. Some locals reported seeing strange orange orbs in the sky around the time of the incident, leading to theories of secret Soviet weapons tests. Or could it have been something else? The area was known for its eerie reputation among the Mansi, the indigenous people who avoided the Mountain of the Dead. Some whispered of yeti-like creatures, others of spirits haunting the frozen peaks. Over the years, countless theories have emerged: paranormal explanations, secret government tests, and even the effects of infrasound waves that could cause panic and hallucinations. But more importantly, why did they flee the safety of their tent? To this day, the Dyatlov Pass incident remains one of the most enduring mysteries of the 20th century.